We're here. Welcome everybody to the AGN ReachCast Community Clash #1. It's not to be mixed up with the ReachCast Community Clash episode 1. This is AGN ReachCast Community Clash episode 1. With us tonight is our two competing outfits. We have Black Widow Company with randoms on here. Welcome.
Thanks, guys. Hello, everybody.
It's good to have you. And is competition, our great friends from Das Anfall, we have Ender on with us.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Good. Let's get a quick introduction of what a Black Widow Company is all about.
Well, the Black Widow Company, they're all about combined arms. We're a combined arms outfit. We pull basically everything. We have a tank squad, we have an air squad, we have infantry specialization squads, we have people with snipers. So we're all about doing everything and imposing our will upon the enemy.
Okay. I like it. Now, DA, let's hear the same thing from you.
DA is more of a smaller outfit. We kind of all do everything or whatever's needed. We kind of focused on trying to get more done with less people, and that's kind of been our motto since release.
More done with less people. Okay, that's good. Dig that. You guys about ready to get it on tonight? Let's do this.
Should be a good time.
All right, let's go over the quick rules for everybody in the stream real quick. The general rules are this will be 15-minute matches between each team. Each team will have an attack and defend match on each base of their choice, and at the end the points will work that you'll have 2 points to the attacking team if they are to flip the hex entirely, 2 points to the defense team if they hold the point and hex of the entire 15 minutes, 1 point to each team if the attackers take the point but not the hex. So those are the general rules. Each of our commentators will be able to give kind of more in-detail rules as they commentate. So with that being said, we're going to go over to Mark, aka Deringer, for DA's roster. And we'll talk to you guys later, randoms and Ender. See you.
All right, take it easy.
Sounds good.
All right, Deringer here. As he said, I'm going to go right down the list of the Das Anfall players. First off, we have Vanu. Next up, as we heard earlier, we have Ender. We have Doctorius, Fortress, Solaris, who is also known as the Higby lookalike, John Wayne, Descada, Rito, Local Parasite, Reticule, Chico F, and following up in the number 12 slot, Fleischwolf. And those are your members of Das Anfall.
Alrighty, and I got your roster for Black Widow Company here. We have, who you just heard, randoms. There's also Wrecked, Geld, Warborn, Sheeple, Darip, Vindicatus, Harvester, Deathwan, Chinky, Mikey B, and one of our favorite names to say, Mustarde.
Mustarde.
Nice.
I read those out of order just so I could put them last.
Also, if you guys haven't noticed, we have Jenny and Hamma from PSU with us tonight.
Hi guys. I'll be the chat moderator / question taker, so we are watching. I am watching.
And I will be the grand overlord of all the video that you guys are seeing. So if you guys see any weird things or hear any weird sounds or anything, be sure to say something in chat. I'll be the one who fixes that. So.
Alrighty. So with that being said, I'm going to start the countdown here shortly for our first match. And the first match location is going to be a secret for maybe obvious reasons. But with that being said, our commentators, as you've already seen them, Tom, Noxx, and Deringer, and we're going to get this started. Let's do this.
Alrighty, guys. So basically, they're starting here in the spawn room. They're not allowed to leave that as the defenders. Black Widow Company will be defending at the beginning of this. And we're waiting for a yell chat to start, then they know that they can go.
I'll bring up the live video here once you guys roll.
Guys have got the kind of composition. 1 max, some bunch of light assaults. It's pretty useful here at this particular location. Some medics. Oh, you know what I realized? I can move with my platoon. Two medics.
You can look at them, but
2 medics, 2 infiltrators, 2 max units. Apparently the second one I did not see. 3 engineers, and 1, 2, 2 light assault, and 1... Wait, no heavies? No heavies, unless I don't know the heavy logo.
It's the 3 bullets. That's interesting though, because the DOS Anfall guys, 4 of them are in heavy right now.
Alright.
So
Looks like we're ready now.
there are no max suits, so this should be interesting.
Looks like we're entirely ready now. The countdown has begun. I've gotten whispers from both squad leads, so let's do this.
Awesome.
The suspense is killing me.
Suspense.
All
One of
right,
them-
there goes 10, 9, 8.
You see it?
You gotta switch over to general chat to see it.
The
2,
Look at that. This
1, and it's on. There they go.
Well, I guess I'll start with the TR. Moving out, looks like number 10 here is trying to spawn a vehicle. Let's see what he spawns. We got some landmines also being placed in front of the vehicle pad in case our friends at DA try to hack that terminal up.
TA are already on the point, but I do see that the Black Widow folks use that teleporter to their advantage and popped right through immediately and started taking out the rear element of DOS Anfall.
And we have 2 harassers just spawning. They are probably going to hunt down this. One of them's chasing down this under.
Parasite is taking the high road here, getting these max suits to come up. How
We
this
have
works.
an infiltrator. What is his name here? I'm having a hard time reading it.
Oh, it's
it's
Mustarde.
Mustarde! Pushing up the bridge slowly, scoping
Yeah,
things out for his team.
he just took somebody too.
Mustarde on the point.
DOS Anfall is on this point, but
Black Widow Company's being very patient. They have a couple of harassers up.
get to the point. Their max suits are already assaulting the
Oh
point.
yeah, they came across from the other side. You're correct.
Yeah. Their
Coming
harassers
from
are
behind.
coming through.
Here's the harasser coming through.
Their first harasser hit a whole set of landmines on the bridge too, set up by DOS Anfall.
And it's still alive.
No, they had 2 of them. One of them blew up.
One's gone. They had 3 harassers.
They had 3 harassers. One of them is blown up. DOS Anfall is all over this point.
The harassers are doing drive-bys. We got some drop pods on the, probably a squad deploy on the roof here. Oh,
Yep. So they got
quickly
taken out
though.
quickly. We have somebody sneaking around the side here, though.
Looks like a DEA light assault's up there. A couple of them scoping it out, keeping things...
There's definitely... local Parasite is on the roof. He's been on the roof the entire time. He's definitely keeping an eye on things and calling out enemies as they...
Harassers are still doing their drive-bys. No more landmines for them to have to worry about.
They're not being that effective, though, because all the DOS Anfall players are still alive. They just keep cycling to the other side of the point to hide from the harasser as it comes. And they have 2 people on the roof now that are watching and calling out when those harassers come down the road. Shots from Mustarde.
But Black Widow Company had a few guys area. There's some lines here, and
Company now, because here they
I
come.
got there a little late though.
Oh, here is a interesting point. Near the Black Widow spawn is Reticule, and he is watching as they spawn and calling out their location to his teammates.
Oh well, there you go. That's what the chaos I came in on was.
He got killed, but he definitely called everything out to them, and now we have Black Widow advancing slowly. Is dug in hard on this point.
And there's only a minute left, so Black Widow Company.
No, there's gonna be more than a minute left.
Oh no, wait, sorry, you're right.
Just to
3 minutes. 3 minutes left.
It's been 50. We're 12 minutes in already.
No, if they cap the point, it's over.
Oh, it is. I've got 37 seconds to the point, Caps.
Okay, I was right the first time. Yeah, 30 seconds to take this point back.
I hope Black Widow understands that that's true, right?
I think this is a very offensive-oriented setup, the way we had this map. Not letting Black Widow companies start with any vehicles.
Black Widow chose it. Oh, there. Black Widow is spawn dropping in on the point right now, but Das Anfall quickly cleared them out.
They have 8 seconds. They're pushing. But
they're on the point, but that max use. Remember, max use cannot cap the point. And that's it. Facility captured.
Enemy has the facility.
That's game over.
Failure.
And I just gained a battle rank.
Mad skills.
I am now BR2.
Well, I think what we saw there is Das Anfall just rushed it with the Sunderer.
They did.
And Black Widow Company time to go because they did not get to start with a vehicle like that. So it was a very...
You are cutting out, Tom.
I am a very excited match.
Yeah, they're still battling because they're still having a good time.
Well,
but yeah, no, definitely. Das Anfall captured the point. That's game. 2, 1. Matches started.
Go.
And here comes Das Anfall out of...
I think we had some latency. This Thunder didn't start right away.
That's alright, we have latency, yeah.
Did anybody see that on my screen? Well, one of the DOS to the top of the roof hit the and catapult himself right to the A point.
I saw guys here. We have a whole Thunderer load.
Their entire team is hot dropping on the point right now from that one person who catapulted himself over here. we have a great battle going over the A point right now.
Yeah, we do.
Black Widow Company is
all over the point. At the moment. It looks like they have an even balance on the point. The Black Widow Company's kind of surrounded from the roof here. They're going to have to get some light assault up there if they want to take this point. We have a revive grenade going out for Black Widow Company. Light assault jumping in on them. And Black Widow Company has the point.
They do have the point.
They're going to want to not res some guys and let them squad deploy on these roofs if they want to do anything, though. Yeah, another revive grenade goes out for, I believe, Das Anfall. And this is a much different battle than we saw last time, but Black Widow Company still is holding the point. But the roofs are not quite as covered as they used to be, but they are definitely plenty of people on the roof. We got a couple of Black Widow Company light assault these guys out.
They're very timid at this point right now. They're afraid to get out there.
Yep.
Hey, Tom, Mark, move your mics away a little bit from yourself.
One thing we have to remember too right now is that these guys are all BR1, BR2, like, there's no squad beacons, so it makes things a bit more interesting.
1,000 certs to spend on whatever they want.
Yeah, no squad beacons.
And we all...
It's gotta be BR10.
And... Come on.
You're cutting out.
Yeah, I just moved my mic way away, too.
Well, it looks like Black Widow Company's still got a strong hold on this.
They do, but we've got one of the Das Anfall guys just flanked them rear and is taking them out one time, controlling that roof.
Yeah, he's right above them, too. If he...
A grenade or...
He's literally on top of these guys, and I don't think they know. Oh, it looks like one of the max units found him. They called it out. We have a squad.
Das Anfall has made a push, and they have someone on the point right now.
The point is under contention.
The point has now flipped. There's Black Widow Company is taken out. Most of Black Widow Company is down.
Yeah, we have some spawn deploys going, and oh, looks like we got a squad. What's that called? Man-at repair healing grenade, revive grenade. I'm getting tongue-tied. Oh no, they're all down again though. Das Anfall has control of the point. Black Widow Company is pushing down the bridge right now.
Do we notice Anfall brought up their own Sunderer. They have a mobile spawn point right.
That they did. Black Widow Company has heavies though, and they're hitting it. It's hurt pretty badly. And there it goes down.
Repairing it heavily.
We can still win this.
This point area, and they are hidden on the other side.
DJ PJ, the random that we were dealing with earlier, is helping them out. He was a heavy hitting that Sunderer, so I wonder what kind of difference that actually made.
Well,
sadly we can't keep everyone out, but DOS Anfall has really good positioning on this. They have a lot of crossfire going, and it's very hard for Black Widow to push into this.
Same tactics that Anfall did.
They did move their mobile Sunderer up closer. It's a pretty long walk to get to that point, but they do have plenty of time to get there and try and take this back again. Looks like DOS Anfall's bringing another Sunderer in.
That would be smart of them. As long as
It
they
looks
have
like
a
it's
point.
got double fury too. They're going for the Sunderer, the Black Widow Company Sunderer, and they're hitting it hard.
Vanu
point.
sovereignty has taken the
Yeah,
facility.
they're working on that enemy Sunderer too, farming it.
DOS Anfall's camping the Sunderer with their Sunderer, hitting it with furies, hitting the guys that are spawning. But it is a three-man team right now, so it does give them a bit more leeway with their guys pushing the point. Doesn't look like it.
Drop some mines.
10 minutes, guys. We have 10 minutes left in the match.
It's definitely taking its toll on the Sunderer, but the Sunderer is still up there, keeping it repaired.
They took out the DOS
And
Anfall
the DOS Anfall Sunderer is now down, but DOS definitely bought themselves.
That was huge though. 3 guys basically stopped their whole push.
Decent time on the point.
I think Black Widow Company is going to want to consider playing the pace and maybe pulling some harassers from a nearby base, which they aren't allowed to do. Or another Sunderer even.
Point is out.
A lot of smoke on the point.
Yeah.
Looks like DOS Anfall's on the roof, they're down below, they're on both sides of the bridge.
DOS Anfall is everywhere.
They're very good positioning right now.
They do.
A lot of patience. They're staying in their spots, they're not getting greedy. It's really helping
Was it
them out.
DOS Anfall or was it Black Widow? I'm assuming it was DOS Anfall.
So I say,
Yeah, DOS Anfall has everything covered pretty well. There's guys literally at all levels.
They did take out the Black Widow Sunderer because that is gone.
oh, geez, you're correct. Looks like they have to use the. They're away now. They are all pushing together right now, though. So let's see if that can help out for them.
DOS Anfall's bringing in another point, and I can see the Black Widow Company people come. But
I'd love to get that guy to the point. Is the light assault using jets? Squad deployed on it. Going
right now,
for Black Widow Company, but not too much came out of it.
high ground, but they are getting pushed back by DOS Anfall.
Well, we know DOS Anfall is a bunch of smart guys, as they were the ones that adapted their strategy at SOE Live and ended up taking second place. So,
DOS Anfall with a combination of NNG and Great White Rage Quit as well.
so look at this fellow here. He's in a really good spot. He's got this opening so he can control the top, but he's not vulnerable to guys coming across the top of the bridge. Cover the bridge from above. I really like this spot of his.
We're number 10. That would be Reticule from DOS.
Yeah, I don't want to highlight him because that'll highlight it for the enemy.
Well,
But I really like that
good
spot.
point. He's able to call things out as they're coming in from their vantage point, the right side of the bridge.
And it looks like Black Widow Company is making a traditional slow push down a bridge sort of thing. Something you see. Very hard point to try and take as the attackers here, I think. We said it was offensively oriented, but then DOS Anfall came and did that little jump jet launch pad trick. Kind of proved us wrong.
That DOS Anfall Sunder is just wreaking havoc once again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of driving back and forth across the bridge. He comes up
Yeah.
ahead and then backs up again and just shooting guys as he goes.
And they've got a ton of smoke up there as well, making it hard to get a lock-on on it as well. And Ender just came in the back on DOS Anfall, along with Solaris, one max unit, and they are giving Black Widow Company a run for their money on the back.
Yeah, and the only problem I see with what Black Widow Company's got going on right now is they have too many guys who aren't pushed up. We have up one by themselves. It's just you're never going to be able to take them out by yourself.
Ender on his own in the backcourt here is giving them. I know that Solaris is all.
Are they coming from the spawn room here?
Yeah.
Or not spawn room, but the teleport room?
No, I don't. Well, they must have come from the teleporter. I'm not sure they got to where they are, but he's giving them fits.
Looks like Black Widow Company's trying to take that Sunderer out with a AV turret.
5 minutes
still
left in
very
match,
hard.
guys. 5 minutes left in match.
An infiltrator. Of course, I say that as he runs out the back
Black
door
Widow
to get
Company
a better spot.
has gotten a few guys on the point here. But there's just too many DOS Anfall to take out with the max unit. But they did get some guys on the point.
Balls, as you like to call them.
They're using this Sunder so effectively. They're been harassing with it, keeping them pushed back, and then they set it up for spawn when they need to behind the gun. Looks like we have 3 fractures.
Yeah. It's on my screen as it scares that Sunderer.
Yeah, fractures are nothing to mess with as a vehicle.
They are peppering the point with the fracture.
Well, it's also they have a lot of maxes on there. Looks like they're making a push here, slamming it with fractures. And I gotta say, fractures are still very good against infantry. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game, even though I play MC. Now this guy, I think this is our friend Randoms. He's getting up a little aggressive, and he's taken out.
Oh, it blew up.
The DOS Anfall Sunderer just suicided into the Black Widow Company and took out several of them in the process.
They also had a light assault coming from above at the same time with C4. I'm not sure which one of them ended up killing them all, but...
Oh, and look here, we have guys in these spots that I was talking about a little further back.
And there is
similar sort of spot though. It looks like it is Reticule again. He loves this
3
spot.
minutes, guys. 3 minutes.
I did not highlight him. But he's really using that spot well. It's a very hard spot to deal with, I think. And DA got a max up on the roof. Look at how that happened.
I'm not sure how he did it, but you're right. They have a max up on the roof.
He's been there for a little while.
He fell down. He's hiding now behind a pillar.
I have noticed that Black Widow Company is using a lot of infiltrators. I don't know that this map lends itself well for the assaulting infiltrators.
It doesn't really do much in terms of the actual push. I mean, it's nice. I'd say it's nice for picking a few guys off and maybe causing some chaos. But in organized play, there's medics hiding behind the wall just to res those guys.
You know, Black Widow Company should put somebody on a rock and snipe in. And as I say that, I can now see someone over on one of the rocks. just off the bridge, getting ready to snipe their location.
And the Sunder is back. 3 guys
Yeah,
have
they
taken
spawned
out
another Sunder.
instantly.
That Sunder is what's...
The frac maxes, everybody just taken out like that.
I will
with
say,
those
when
fractures.
I played with DOS Anfall, they used the battle bus a lot.
I think, aren't they one of the ones that you were saying they have a whole strategy?
Yep. Sunders with their battle bus.
It's no surprise to see it here then.
No, not
That is just huge.
1 minute, guys. 1 minute.
I wonder if what Black Widow Company is regretting. Not to be mean, but man, that thing has been that thing has been the key to success. I want to say.
The props
Yeah, I
to
would
John
agree.
Wayne as well, who's the driver of that Sunder. I mean, it's taking a beating, but it's certainly doing what...
It's a very effective tactic. It's causing them
harass
to
the enemy.
it's causing them to focus on the Sunder, and they keep being blocked from moving ahead because of that. So
I think something Black Widow Company
Mission.
could have done better. It's too late now, probably. Is just respawned at one of these bases back and gotten a couple Sunders of their own to cause a little chaos. They could have brought one in behind the point, closer to the spawn. Used one
Match
aggressively
is
like
over. Match is over.
Match is
All right,
over. Good
guys.
job, guys.
Alrighty. One
Good
second.
man.
that. Well, and DOS Anfall has a 4-0 lead, so this next one, if we want to see some overtime, we're going to have to see Black Widow Company take command and win the attack and defense on the next location.
Well, we know what the next location is going to be. I'm not going to reveal it because we'll go there in a little while, but it is not a bridge location, so it will require some different strategies.
Alright, we need to get the, we're going to get the outfit leads back on.
And I want to point out that there's some good back and forth yelling, wishing each side.
Yeah, they're all saying GG, which is very polite.
that's
I
cool.
do like-
Generally
It's good to
in
see.
esports.
I do like people
Just-
did during the Ultimate Squad show.
If anybody from Google's hearing this, I'm going to commit seppuku due to your hangout. It's just driving me absolutely insane.
Are you gonna do it live?
I am. It's
That's
going to
gonna
be,
be
I'm
so
going to be right in
awesome.
front of the Google CEO.
I can't wait.
There we go. Hey, Ender, what's going on? Ender, you there?
Was that Ender?
Hey, yeah, that was Ender. I think we're just waiting for randoms now. And there's randoms,
There's randoms.
which is granted. What's going on, guys?
Oh, just waiting for the next match.
Yeah, that was an interesting set of matches. It's an interesting match. Let's wait till see if we can get randoms on here and see what he has to, if we can hear him.
Yep, can you guys hear me?
There we go. What's going on, guys? That was those are 2 very aggressive matches. Went a lot faster than we expected. At least the first one did. The what did so let's hear from randoms first. What are your thoughts? What do you think about the matches so far and your outfit's performance, etc.?
Well, the first round we kind of a little bit slow. We were harassers and to essentially harass the enemy with the harassers. Didn't quite work out our way. Under the second round was a little rough for us. DA got there a lot faster than we thought we would. Got their position entrenched. Unfortunately, there were some random people interfering and harassing
Yeah.
the eastern side that was just completely eliminating our eastern front, so we could really only push from one direction towards the middle and end of the town.
Yeah, we were getting rocket potted on the point too.
So a little interference and
Wasn't too, I guess I don't know how bad it was on their side. The rocket pods came by for a couple passes, but then he kind of pissed off.
blew out. Okay. Yeah. The so DA, what do you think about the action so far in your guys' performance?
I mean that's kind of normally what we do. The last match was really fun. I thought there was a couple times when you guys were going to get it from us. I have no idea how I got that Zoe on top of the bridge, but
Yeah, we were wondering that ourselves.
I guess there's a little hill over.
You jumped
behind-
from that rock, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
I didn't even know that was there. I was like, oh well, okay.
While we're doing this interview, guys, can you have your guys secure up Ryan Analytics? You can head from the east and move across if you'd like. That is your chosen base, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Not
we're gonna-
spooky time.
Ad lib. We got Southern Double Box, aka Bread Box. Then there is Northern Double Box, Spawn Double Stack,
8, 7,
Double stack.
Spawn Double
6.
Stack, Bread Box, and the little one, which we're gonna call.
The happy place.
Okay, sure. That's Happy Place.
All right, the match has started. Off Black Widow.
The Sunderer pulling up here, Black Widow Company. Yeah, he's trying to remember the name. Too many outfits. I think he cut out. The Mobile Sunderer is driving past the wall and leaving with everybody in it, except the squad leader here.
Oh, they all just dropping on the A point. Oh, everybody's dropping on.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Right on the roof of the point building. But the DOS Anfall's in pretty much every building surrounding. Jumping up on the roof to help them out.
All the medics are
I was just going to say all the medics are down. We got light assault jumping out. DOS Anfall's got a surround on the cat point. They're not in the cat point at all, I don't believe. Let's find the Black Widow Company Sunderer. Looks like it's over here.
It's to the north. It's to the north, and they're.
It's by the spawn. Up north of the spawn. So they might try and get a little bit of spawn camping action here, maybe. But they're moving on top of the spawn. The TAs just got to jump on them everywhere they go.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of smoke again.
Some guys coming up in the Happy Place.
You seriously calling that Happy Place?
It's Happy Place.
Nice.
I wish I had a clue what point that was.
Raging clue. We have the large double stack. Got a couple guys up on top of it.
There's a hot
Some guys
spot
coming
right
up
now.
Happy Place. A couple fracks. Maxes.
There's a max suit in the happy place right now.
It looks like they're going to try and secure this and maybe take this terminal over.
That's exactly what they're trying to do, is get to this terminal.
And we
Happy
actually
place.
have some crossfire cover. Double stack across north of the point.
Yeah, the happy place has
I don't think
three.
they see this engineer on the turret down here, though.
Black Widow Company is quickly rezzing their people, and they're getting ready to take this terminal. They left the terminal.
They did leave the terminal,
Go
but
for
they're
it.
coming out of Happy Place.
Yeah, they are.
We got a couple guys into the point building, a light assault through the window, and they cleared the
And-
point. It's like they're about to try and take it.
The point is
They're
being
very
flipped right
cautious.
now. Yeah,
They're being very
setting,
cautious. They're letting guys come in the door first before trying
setting up
to...
C4. The point has been capped.
The
It's
C4
gonna
could have
be-
blown. DOS Anfall's in here to retake it, though.
They're flipping the coin over again. Vontic is on the point for DOS Anfall, taking it over.
I gotta remember to slow my camera down. So that drew a lot of DOS Anfall in there.
BR3.
Well,
Boss
congratulations.
status.
Here is Ender. He's getting on.
We have a bunch of guys coming from the hard spawn right now, I guess.
Yeah, here comes. They've come around,
We got guys
and they're in this building.
over the
Back
wall.
over here, but they're being kept inside that building.
Yep, they tried getting over the wall too, but there's a Zoe from Ender. This is Bread Box. We have quite a few.
Ender's down though. Is this bread box where we are right now? There's a good
Yeah.
battle going on in the bread box.
Bread Box does
Except
have a good battle. A lot of
grenade
nades
just-
going off.
One grenade.
Took out 4 guys. We got
Yeah.
and they're all back up.
Yeah, everybody's back up both sides.
Backed out.
Black Widow Company is trying to. Black Widow Company are all down again. DOS Anfall controls the bread
I hear a
box.
Sunderer. Black Widow Company has pulled a mobile Sunderer from... What do we say they could pull it from? SMU Munitions, I believe? Yes. It's strikingly close to this hard spawn Sunderer. At least in the direction. There's no surround. All focused way too much on this side of the base, making it far easier to defend.
Sunderer again coming around to that same side. Now this really shows you some of the change. They can't get.
And he's cutting out on us, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, 10 minutes, and thank you, Google Plus. 10 minutes left in the match.
So, I'm really surprised there hasn't been a Sunderer set up over in this region of the base that I'm at currently to use for light assault. Light assault are very effective in this base, but Black Company is making their way on the outside of Bread Box with not much luck. DOS Anfall is very good at collapsing in on them from all sides. Just poking out here and there. There's no really safe spot to sit.
It's showing you the things of Esamir that they can't.
Mobile Sunderer is on the move again. And this is not one where a Sunderer can be used as effectively. Oh, we got a big squad drop onto the large double stack.
We do, and they're still dropping.
Yep.
I was saying,
but it's really like because they all came in the same spot. This is, I think, is a tactical flaw right now. Not to criticize them too much, but they all came in this spot after they were all over cardinal directions, Noxx, eastern side of the base. They all and DOS Anfall simply just has to turn around. Every single one of them can turn around. Although it does look like Randoms is coming in and taking the point, which might get off of it, so I think.
Yeah, where they dropped in, there were already DOS Anfall guys looking like literally right where they dropped.
Yep, and it's very easy to defend when everyone's in the same spot every time.
Mm-hmm.
You really need. And what DOS Anfall is doing is they're all over the place. They're not sitting at one wall, one spot. There's guys in just about every building ready to go.
Yep, they're very spread out for sure. They had one solo light assault running around up there, the BWC did, but he's dead now, so.
Yeah, he took the point. I believe that was Randoms.
they're in the
Or
happy
wrecked.
place
It was
again.
wrecked. Are they in the happy place? Oh, they are in happy place. Their most successful push did come from happy.
Not so happy place, basically.
Yeah, but all of DOS Anfall is dead in the happy place right now. They're being rezzed, but
Well, all Black Widow Company is dead as well. There's one remaining Zoe. He's actually pushing.
Are you yawning on this?
Peek it out and see what's going on. Call it out. What? Am I what?
Never
we're
mind.
keeping Jenny up. I think they're pushing in through the happy place again.
Oh no, I had something in my throat. Sorry, I wasn't yawning.
No, not you. No,
Oh.
never mind. It wasn't you.
The Sunderer let guys out and is moving. It looks like they're trying to push. As well as over the rocks. A bunch of DOS awesome. A bunch of DOS Anfall are at the rocks. So
Yeah.
it looks like they created a bit of except they're all coming back now. The Zoes are a little too frightening to them, I think, maybe.
There is definitely a fight over this little doorway shaping
all-
up right now.
They're all playing the patience game right now. They're kind of poking, seeing what they can do, throwing some nades here and there. No one's really doing anything. And DOS Anfall, this is DOS Anfall's advantage. They don't do anything. If Black Widow Company sits here, they win. So
I will see more than 12 TR on the map right now.
Oh, I mean, in DJ PJ, this whole.
Looking at the populations, even back to back, 48%, and the 1% of the one off is me, as NC Observer. So we're even.
We have a Zoe who got over the wall and is just wrecking Black Widow Company. Oh,
Oh, that was local parasite. There's definitely a good fight on this side of the wall. I've played in this area myself many times and had a blast, so I can see Fleischwolf has the door covered with his NG turret right now.
oh, yep, I see that. Just knock that guy out. Noxx. He's always an infiltrator.
5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes.
So Black Widow, DA, they're just helping them all coming in this doorway. They aren't really trying to vary things. Maybe a couple guys over by the Sunderer coming up over the wall, but nothing that is threatening them enough to hold more than a couple guys over there.
They can't push through this point again to get to the happy place because Das Anfall's just covering that doorway.
They have it locked down. It does look like a couple Black Widow Company are here on the southern side, maybe thinking about going over. I'm surprised they haven't used these rocks to get some maxes over, and they haven't even used this entrance here on the. Even though, but for some is quickly over there, ready to get these guys. They reacted very fast, so I was very good at reacting to what Black Widow Company's doing right now. It seems like wherever Black Widow Company tries to go, Das Anfall's reacting already. I don't know what they might be throwing nades. Very sneaky about what they're doing.
Black.
I honestly think this base might be a base that's better for. We'll see. Das Anfall proved me wrong. If these guys want the second round, even win the entire match. Surprised they'll surely prove me wrong. I'll say it's really oriented right now, and they're gonna go whoop and just. They're very good at reacting. It's not out too far, letting Black Widow Company come to a very
I can
hard
tell
time.
you.
What can you tell me?
I can tell you thing because they.
We have another. And right on the point there. Anfall has got 4 guys in there though. Bunch of revive grenades going up. We'll see what that does for Black Widow Company.
2 minutes, guys. We got 2 minutes.
I was going to say they're good. What they're doing is their infiltrators have their little glowy balls up all around the base, and that's why they're able to react so quickly.
Oh, there you go.
You mean sensor darts?
Glowy ball things. They are glowy ball things.
That's a technical term, glowy ball things.
Yeah. I think I called them that on the squad weekend, maybe. I was calling them glowy ball things. I can't remember.
All the glowy ball things.
Using glowy ball things. These. Oh my goodness! And 4 guys come in here, so we just mopped them up.
Yeah, I can see on my map the little red dots.
Well, there you go. Keeping all entrances covered with
Sensor
1
dart.
minute.
sensor
1 minute,
darts
guys.
is a very good defensive strategy.
Glowy ball things everywhere.
It's the ultimate.
And all you need is an infiltrator to resupply you. Terran. Das Anfall.
Thingy.
Black Widow Company made one last squad deployed. Oh,
Yeah.
they turned over this turret, this terminal, like we thought they might earlier.
Took them a while to turn that over, though, didn't it?
Well, Das Anfall had it on lockdown pretty.
Who started?
Over, guys.
There we
Match
go.
is over.
I'm interested to see if this is going to be a repeat of the last match. If BWC is going to be able to hold that
Awesome.
point.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're both ready. Here we go, guys.
Oh, I gotta go to this again. Alright, we got our countdown going.
Let's see if the happy place is the exciting place this round too.
Waffle stack.
We still have the same squad loadout for squad composition.
And
for
here they
Black Widow
go.
Company.
Go, 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 go. All right, match started. Good luck, guys.
I'm gonna follow the Das Anfall Sunder to see where.
Black Widow Company used the southern side of the base.
Das
Half
Anfall is
and half.
dropping people off as they drive around in very.
Yeah, they're just randomly dumping off individual guys.
They're hitting it. They're going to be hitting this base from every side. Interesting.
Black Widow Company is not all in one spot though, so I don't think they're ill prepared for guys coming from all directions.
It's definitely going to be all directions. They keep dropping off one person.
Yep. They've spotted one up on the roof, another up on the roof dropping C4. Oh, he missed though. That was close. A couple guys got lucky there. That C4 blew up right behind.
The rings of the base here.
Pretty much been pulled over to the west side of the
That
base.
Anfall has quite a group of guys in this one building over here, and I don't know what you guys are calling it, but they got 4 or 5 guys hanging out in this
The
building.
happy place.
Is that the
That
happy
is,
place?
that is the happy place.
Cool.
We do have some defense set up on the point though. Looks like the rest of Black Widow Company is going to remain very. Engineer on a turret are on the point, ready to. And they just did so. Looks like Das Anfall now knows where they're at. That guy did.
Das Anfall is a happy place right now. But BWC Maxes have this covered though.
Mhm,
Yeah,
that's
they
what
are very. They're reacting very well.
I think this is a map where Maxes lend very well to defense.
Yes.
So it looks,
Looks
like,
like bottom of the bullet base fairly effectively right now.
they're hitting
I
him pretty
see
hard
several
with
guys down there.
light assault and C4 right now.
Das
They are,
Anfall is
they're
on
flying
the
and dropping
ceiling
them.
of the. Das Anfall
The
is on
happy
the
place
roof.
is the place to be. Yeah, we got
Oh, is dropping on the roof right now.
above squat of the spawn of the point building. Taking them out. Surprisingly slow to react there was Black Widow Company. They were still looking in a happy place.
There's
Well, they're
Zoe
getting
Max
shot
in
in
the
the
happy
back.
place right now.
No one has called out those 2 guys on the roof of the point building.
No.
But Black Widow Company has patiently has
You know, Das Anfall's about
Mikey
to
V
get run
and
into-
Deflon in the point room.
Yeah, Das
we'll
Anfall
see
has
how
4 or
that
5
works out.
guys heading into
There they
the
go.
they're
There-
pushing in.
There's their rush. They're getting taken out quick.
Yeah, this lockdown.
Yeah, they
pushing
did
up the
not.
stairs.
They did not make a good rush on that. They got absolutely. They're bringing more in though. Here comes Zoe.
Now, I said this last time, holding up is not the best idea to do, so if Black Widow Company wants to win this, I think they're going to need to push out of this building and not let Das Anfall do whatever they want from the outside of this one. Anfall's coordinating to push the windows, the doors, all at the same time, and clear this room. So, I mean, I'm not trying to side on DOS Anfall, but Black Widow Company is not doing what I recommend.
All up on that TV.
They may not be doing what you recommend, but they certainly stop that push. Now here comes
At the
another
same
drop
time,
on the
they
roof.
are in lockdown, and they are holding it. So
They're holding it well too. Like I said, here comes the big drop on the roof, though.
Yep, we got a bunch
Okay,
of pods on the roof right now.
if you want to move a claymore, hit charge as a max unit. This max unit charged into a claymore, and it just went flying down the stairs,
Alright.
and it's now.
There's another rush on the point.
Oh, and the lockdown max and the engineer are. Looks like they're getting a res though, right?
They are being rezzed.
DOS Anfall really didn't take advantage of that. It must have just been a sacrificial.
I don't think they
effort.
realized it.
That could be it too. But this is what I mean. DOS Anfall can shoot in from all windows. They can push from both doors, from the windows, throw grenades from all the spots.
And they're on the point.
Black Widow Company.
They're taken down, but they're pushing that point again. 2 res grenades just went off as well. DOS Anfall is back up. But they're all down again.
Maxes, assuming they're using mercies, I have no way of telling.
I'm not sure what they're using either. But they're definitely pushing out and making sure that there are no medics getting DOS Anfall back up. They have this point covered.
Yep, it looks like they.
You're muting out.
Random mutes.
Oh.
Wow, it got quiet all of a sudden.
Here they come through the happy place now. DOS Anfall is pushing up into the happy. They are happy place right now and getting ready for another push on the building. Pushing to the A.
So did
Right now they're throwing grenades through the windows as well.
Let's go into the room here and see what it feels like in there. They have those below.
Paul is definitely probing to see what's in that room, and now they're making a rush on it. So they just got taken out by C4 as well.
This lockdown max is just absolutely annihilating them when they come to that door.
They did get the engineer though.
Yeah, they got the engineer. Quickly can't.
The engineer has not been rezzed either. Oh,
There we
he's
go.
coming up now.
He's getting up now.
There
Looks
needs
like
to
we
be-
have
yeah.
some recon darts up now too.
Yeah,
So.
TR are now at that point locked down.
Yeah, BWC has quite a few guys inside that point right now, so they have it pretty solid.
Do see that in the happy place though, the terminal was hacked, so now DOS Anfall can pull whatever they want much closer to the A point, and they are mass.
And they're
There's
just
a pair of Zoe Maxes.
They're shooting across through the windows, and this is.
Yeah, they can get a good crossfire going through those windows if they.
What's happening right now is exactly why I don't like holding up, but they're keeping it together.
Yep.
But the lockdown max is down. Or successfully, they're about to take the point. They're getting some reses up on the Zoes. I assume they're going to be Zoes at some point. Yes, they are Zoes.
Yeah, the point.
And DOS Anfall has the point.
DOS Anfall now has it. It has been flipped.
And
We get a
that's why
time
you
check.
don't pull up. Sorry, Black Widow Company, but just
6 minutes 30 seconds left, Mark.
Okay, well they can.
this.
Less than 4 minutes.
Widow Company is doing.
Yeah, they're
Here
making
they
a
come.
rush
Big
right now.
max charge. Big max charge coming to the 8 point by Black Widow Company.
They came from the teleport room.
They did. Pushing hard, too. A lot of Das Anfall are down on the first floor as well and don't realize what's going on in the upper floor.
Now, in the observer vehicle, I can't tell if they're using concussion grenades, EMP.
I don't see any going off.
Well, we tell it's right at the vehicle.
But we should still be able to see a flash if they're using flash grenades. All I see is smoke right
We've
now.
got a max inside of the cap point now.
I think that's one thing I would expect to see of all
Yeah,
of this.
they have.
Oh, they took it right
has
back.
this back. Yeah,
Das Anfall made the same mistake that Black building.
yeah, it's flipping right
Grenades
now.
are
Back.
effective.
Very effective in a small room like this. Yeah, Black Widow Company has that point back. Very on them. Das Anfall is landing on the roof though. They have a scout on the roof, and here comes the rest of them.
Wow.
They
here
all
comes
just
the,
hot dropped right on the roof.
Yep.
And now let's see if they can do the same thing right back to them.
I think this corner is probably the best in this building. They're holed up here, not much action.
Yeah, they're definitely holed up in there. Das Anfall, it looks like they're massing up for a push though.
Got them on their heels.
One max is.
So this is really good for them, as it's gonna and do whatever they want. Really like what they're doing to adapt.
Superiority.
They've got
Black
here,
Widow Company's.
but no one was
full medic
covering the
team.
rear, and they.
Yeah, Vonic just took out.
This is unacceptable in the Counter-Strike world. The last person always needs to be looking. What happened if he had been doing that?
We do have a good defense though. I mean, Black Widow Company still holds the point, but there is just one max unit in there that I can see. They need to resupply. He just left the point.
Yeah, he's outside.
Oh well, he
Wait,
doesn't like
unguarded.
being. But there, he rushed, charged, used
He
charge.
did. And here comes his backup though, so now I know why he left the point. He's okay.
4
Gave
minutes.
him- gave him-
And Das Anfall is back in their happy place. They are reloading again through that terminal. But that Black Widow Company keeping their people and keeping everybody up. It's defended. True.
Oh, here comes a push from Happy. Can win now. So Black Widow Company has gotten at least one.
Yeah, they win this, can they? I'm assuming there's not enough time left for Das Anfall to flip the point anymore, is there?
To flip the territory? No, I don't believe so.
3 minutes left, guys.
Yep.
So Black Widow Company does have 1 point. They didn't get shut out. They've had a very effective counter
The
push.
point is flipping by Das Anfall, though. They can
Yep.
still.
They have a
Everyone
significant
is
amount
in the
of guys
gas
in
point
there.
right now. Everyone is in the gas point now. It's going to take a rush by Black Widow Company again to clear this like they did last time. See them starting to come up
He's
to the
gonna use this
teleporter.
teleport ring.
They're on the roof as well.
And Warborn got caught spring.
The teleporter right now.
They're coming. It looks like they're about to begin their push up the teleporter.
Yep, here come
but
all the max suits again. They're charging in like they were before.
Das Anfall is coming. We have recon.
Oh, it's coming. They're throwing
Stray guy.
people out the window. 2 minutes left. On to this point. Black Widow Company is probing the sides to see what's going on. They're all.
Looks like Das Anfall's left the building.
They're still in the building. There's still at least a couple guys
All
on
four
the
of
point.
them, so they're not hold up.
Black Widow Company Max is on the point right there to fight them
Vanu
off now.
Max just coming up behind.
They've got 2 people on the point. They're flipping it back in their favor. There's 2 Max. Oh no, Max suits can't take the point, so it stays. Oh no, they're flipping it again. Here we go.
Looks like we had a couple revive grenades go off.
They did, but Black Widow Company has taken this point back. Well,
Well,
just
several of
waiting.
them spawn.
They need to realize that the Max take this point. So
Yeah.
if Das Anfall,
I'm certain they realize they'll just keep the.
yeah, they need to just get somebody on this point and stay there. Okay, here they are.
Yeah, they're making
They've got
the red
this point
stairs
covered now. This point now. 30 seconds left, and they flipped it back to their favor. So, as long as they can hold out for 30 seconds, this is theirs. But Das Anfall is landing on the roof again.
Is much better about. Has gotten better about placing recon darts as this match has progressed as well. So that's
Yeah,
helping
Das
Black
Anfall,
Widow
big
Company
drop
out
on the
as
roof.
well.
Big drop on the roof with 30 seconds to go. I don't think they're going to be able to do it though.
Mistarda's on the outside wreaking a bit of chaos.
Yep, there they go. They're making another rush.
Match is over.
Alright, match is over, guys.
Alright, so
They're still
Black Widow
pushing.
Company
Yep,
They
are.
want this one.
wins this half.
They're saying we're capping this at the end, even if the game's over. But definitely a good job by Black Widow Company in the end. That last push that they made
6
really
for
flipped
Das
it back. Yeah, if you're keeping score, 6 points for Das Anfall, 2 points for Black Widow Company.
It's a good ending match. I like that last match.
That was very good.
Very good, back and forth. Both teams played very well.
I really like. You know what I really like to see is this GG from everybody playing from both
I
sides.
agree.
Yep,
Like,
absolutely.
That's really nice to see. Last time I saw, like, I hope you die. Like, I'm gonna fight
Oh
you.
yeah, they were talking crazy trash last time.
Die in a fire. All
Yeah,
of the
I got on
above.
fire. It was horrible. It was horrible.
These guys have been very good. No complaining. They've been flexible.
Look, they're
with the
all
rules, too.
dancing with each other right now.
Aw.
If you get to my
You know the
screen,
best-
you got Mikey B
we-
dancing with local parasite and Dr. Oris.
You know the best part is they had guys. They both had subs up on the rocks.
Up on the
and they
rocks, I
were-
could see that.
and they were
yeah.
and they were dancing together. Both sides were.
Oh,
Like,
were they really?
yeah, like it
Oh,
was.
I'm gonna
awesome.
go over. I'm gonna go to that real quick. If you
Oh,
guys
here
want.
they are up here.
Yeah, I'm zeroing in on them too. Yeah, there they are.
It's awesome.
Hey, there's Mass BTS as well, who's not a member of
that's-
either one.
That's
And
awesome.
and then there's LOL Riot Shield. I don't know who that is.
What's going on, Ender? Just
How's
waiting
it going?
on.
I think we need grandstand.
We should sell tickets in the grandstand. There are a bunch of people up here, and it's all 3 factions are up here too. It's not just.
I saw some
Not
NC
just the
watching.
subs.
It
There's some
was,
NC up here, yeah.
All right, as soon as we get randoms on here, we can talk a little more Ender. But it was good games, good matches. You guys won 6-2. If you didn't already know. Alrighty. Can you hear us, randoms?
Yes, I can. Can you guys hear me?
I can. That was a good last match, guys. We were
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was
we were
fun.
commentating that we really like seeing the good game from everybody. You know, very sportsmanlike. It was awesome. Like, very good. Now, the match was 6-2 in DA's favor. The match is for the night, so congratulations, DA, you won. That being said, let's hear from Black Widow Company what they thought the last 2 matches first, and what they thought about in general all the matches after that.
Well, as far as the last match goes, the first kind of round went pretty well for the most part. It was pretty even. DA did a really good job of kind of keeping us outside the base there. Somehow they knew when we were squad deploying and whatnot, so you guys kept your eyes on the sky with that one, so good job. Kind of had a good idea of where we were all rushing from, so nice work with that. On the second round, it was very, very close. We thought we were going to take it for a good part of that, but you guys crashed in, took the point back, we got it back again, and just kept flip-flopping left and right, and it was very intense.
Awesome. And DA, what did you think about the last 2 matches?
That was really fun. Kind of to note on your comment about knowing we just kind of figured in the last 30 seconds after we saw the 2 minute or 3 minute, I think, announced that you guys probably all had a squad to play up. So when TeamSpeak were like, all right, everybody back to the point. Look, they're probably going to squad to play. That was a really good match. The last one, I thought we had it a couple times, and then when we kind of did that semi-max crash, we were like, okay, everybody pull maxes, we need medics, but we forgot to bring an NG.
Oh no, I'll do it.
And I had just switched off my flak arm, or my auto repair for flak, because good match though, man. That was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now we always ask, or we're going to always ask, we did last time, BWC, what do you think would be the biggest improvement we can make?
Well, the biggest one is with vehicles. I would actually like to see tanks, especially for like the first couple matches that we were doing. So other than that, everything went pretty well, I think.
Okay.
I liked how you guys ran it.
Appreciate it. DA, same question.
Well, the first match wasn't really restricted on vehicles, was it?
Well,
I mean,
in terms of tanks, we just generally no tanks, and I can understand wanting to see them.
Yeah, well, a lot of our chat coming up to this was, well, what do we do if they lock down a Prowler 200 meters out with AG? Like, that was one of our huge concerns.
Well, to be honest with you guys, kind of going into it, we were reading the rules and stuff. For that whole first thing at the Traverse, our entire strategy based around being able to pull a couple Prowlers, getting our tanker guys in there. So we had to adjust off the fly on that first match there.
Yeah, for those of you who didn't hear, we were discussing rules with them ahead of time. Lightnings, everything was allowed aside from MBTs and air. And due to the close proximity of the VS Tech plant, we felt the MBT pulling was unfair
for one side.
And so that's why that came about. But I can understand your frustration, considering that was more of a vehicle point to fight on. That's not really an infantry-friendly base, by all means. But now, what would you like to see? What would be the biggest thing, aside from your dislike of how this was done, would you like to see changed next time, or something added that wasn't added this time? Now let's start with BWC.
Yeah, other than some vehicle combat, I can understand air. It's 12 versus 12. That's mostly about it. I liked all the rule sets going up to that, and I think it actually went very, very well. So it was a lot of fun.
Okay. What do you think about a 24v24?
24v24 would be great fun. That kind of opens up a little bit more of the multi-vehicle aspect of the game. What PlanetSide 2 is all about. So it'd be good seeing the 24 versus 24 going out, get some vehicles involved, get a little bit more strategy involved for platoon leader, that sort of thing.
I'm glad we're on the same page. That's good.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that too. That'd be really interesting to see kind of bump it up slowly, just from 12 to 24. Because actually, I almost forgot your last question there because I was watching the stream since it's on the delay, and I kind of got carried away and was like, "What did he just ask me?" The view on the camera right now is really awesome. It's really fun to watch. But yeah, 24 versus 24 would be. I mean,
you mean to say the view on Deringer's camera is awesome?
Is that yours? Is
Get out of here.
I don't know.
It's quite a mix. It's a mix of everybody's, really.
The no squad beacon was interesting. Obviously, I mean, a lot of people know we kind of abuse that. But with the new changes, I think that'll go a long way to stopping the insta-gib sunders, because that is, I mean, even we admit that's a problem, because it's so hard to defend sunders when somebody doesn't render for 10 seconds after you come out of a pod. Like, well, they're the tank mines. That's gone. That should be a good change. I mean, it was really fun without air because we didn't have to worry about getting, that random Dalton or Zephyr that comes in last second and clears everything. No, I thought it went really well. It would be interesting to add a little more vehicle play, and I think that's a little more feasible with 24 versus 24 too.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time. That's what we were striving to do. I want to give a quick thank you to you both before we let you go for participating. I know there's a couple small hiccups, but as always, we strive to improve each one. So
can we make sure that they are allowed to plug their websites before we go?
Absolutely.
At websites and outfits, absolutely. Let's start with BWC. Let's hear about your outfit, hear about your website, and hear about any other social media you want to link.
Well, our website is the-bwc.com. We are a combined arms outfit. We run air, we run tanks, we run infantry. We basically do it all. We have a big member base. We like to run operations twice a week, large operations and whatnot. So that's mostly what we do. So if you love large-scale combat and you love, flying your Mossy or flying your tank, but you also want to do some infantry at the same time, then this is the way to go.
Cool.
Did you say what server you play on?
We play on Mattherson.
Okay.
Is there any you want to link a Twitter website, Google Plus?
Sad.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
That was probably uncalled for. All right, DA, same thing to you.
Yeah, our website's just dasanfall.com, DASANFALL. After our ReachCast interview, I've been forced to kind of adopt the Twitter thing, I guess. So that's at Ender31X.
Yeah.
So we've got that up now. I'm still getting used to it because I'm not used to using Twitter at all. But yeah, our site's dasanfall.com. For our recruiting's actually closed right now, but if you want to stop by and put in an app, we're taking them for future consideration. We just merged Delta Triad into us, so we're kind of getting everybody on the same page. Once that's done, then we'll keep going forward.
Interesting.
Jenny, can you grab? Oh, sorry, Hamma. Can you grab the link that BWC has put in for the chat, if you would?
Yeah, I was actually just doing that right now. You read my mind.
See, man, great minds think alike. It's awesome. All right, well, gentlemen, thanks again. We're gonna let you go for now. But thank you for participating, and hopefully we'll get you on another one, sometime in the future.
Yeah, that was really fun.
All right, absolutely. Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
Thanks,
guys.
Guys.